Okay, when I first started, I was a musician, 1989. Back then, all the scene is about blues, rock, kind of thing. Then there is not much venue to jam, and then the same old stuff you hear. So like me myself as a musician, I got nowhere to play lah. Okay, in the first place, when I start the studio, it's just like, last time I very crazy about guitar things, you see. So when I started that time, I was like thinking, oh, I can practice for the whole day without people disturbing me, you see. So when I started, once I start, it's like a different story already because it's like, it's like you got a problem in paying the rent kind of thing. So it's like more stress, not like what I planned to practice and then to make myself good. And then, so when I started here, then I get to know all people like Suhaimi, Patrick, all this stuff thing. And then everybody have the same thing also, not many gigs to play, and then no venue, that kind of thing. So then after that, I get to know them much more better lah. And so like, with their help, we organize shows after shows, and then this is how the whole thing goes. Oh, so many bands, mostly all the Malay rock band. And then at that time there was not many heavy metal Chinese. I think in fact there isn't any Chinese metal guitarist around. So I think believe I'm the first one here. So it's like, to play with that kind of groups is very difficult to find, especially in Singapore. So that's why I started with all these Malay rock bands like Justice, Stress, all this. There is a lot of studios, but all the same old things. All can't accept loud music. They will chase you out and kick you out. And me myself, I got kicked out and chased out. So when I open the first thing, I open the studio, I make sure that I never ever chase anybody out. Even how loud they break the thing, I just keep quiet. That's why a lot of things happen, like non-sex, they break the amp, break the guitar, but I take it all by myself. I never ask them to pay, and I never chase them out. Even stomping ground, they play and you can listen from the toilet all the way, but I never kick them out. This is what my first thing that I make sure I do. The very most is like, hey, lower down the thing instead of kicking up. Like last time I used to jam a lot of studio, they were like, they will suddenly open the door, hey, get out, kind of thing. Like, wow, very annoying, and then like very, you spoil your mood, everything, like, wow. And then in fact after that, they got no studio to jam. Yes, I actually, when I started the studio, I planned a lot of things ahead, like to do simple, basic, cheap recording where everybody can afford. Those days, recording studio were very expensive. It's like they charge like $100 an hour, for that kind of price. $100 at 1998 night is like maybe like 200 or 300 to us right now lah. Equivalent to the kind of price. So like, how can you afford to go to all this studio? So I start out with a basic, DIY 8 tracks, and then when all this alternative music coming, so it's like quite they wanted quite a lo-fi sound, you see. Then we started with an 8 track, it's like, wow, like crazy, not like now computer can cut and paste, join everything. It's like, okay, we record the drum on 4 track, then we bounce to 2 track, then that kind of thing, like one track, then everything like compile, and then there's no room for mistake one. Once you press wrongly, the thing is erased off, cannot undo kind of thing. Even the front cue, the tick, you have to like 10 hands to mute the thing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, everybody release the thing. So in order to cut off the cue, but nowadays you just highlight the thing, pop, cut, and then it's like you have to be very careful, of all this erasing thing, because once you press the wrong button, everything is erased. When I first started all this gig, the ticket pricing is like $2, $3, just enough to pay the rent and pay the band. In fact, I pay the band. Even a small token like $50, it's like, I always think that when bands play, you have to pay them. Even small amount, big amount, $20, $30, I still pay the band. So I pay the band $50, I pay the venue, and come to nothing. Even all those boys will ask me, boy, you crazy, doing everything for free, and never mind. Just, everybody have fun only. So that's why most of the the kids those days, they very respect me because of these sort of things. They know I don't even make any money. I explain to them, $3 a ticket, I pay the band, pay the venue, what did I left with? Nothing. Sometimes I buy this and that, you see, then we construct stage also, that kind of thing. Or it's like, actually I'm doing this for mostly like free, just to get the make everyone happy only. That's why the scene was so unite back then, because everybody, try to contribute something also. Even at the time, I come to problem of paying rent, even they chip in and say, I'm sitting here like quite off, like stress, you see. They will say, hey, why you stressed? Say, got problem lah. Wow, this month the rent then they will start to like chipping in money. That's the beauty thing of the scene down there back then. Paise. The man was asking me whether I can put. I was say, hey, how you know of my picture? He said he saw on the internet before lah. So I said, okay lah, can lah. And then the best part is the record sells very well because of my face. Everybody start to collect the thing.